What's up, everyone? We are back for another episode of The 3 Show, this week from the NA3HL Showcase in Blaine, Minnesota. In addition to the NA Showcase, there's plenty of action happening in the NA3HL, so let's take a look back at last week and preview this weekend's games. The Wisconsin Woodsmen sit atop the Central Division standings with 7 points, picking up 4 points this weekend with victories over the Wausau Cyclones and West Bend Power. Victor Buddick led the way offensively as a Central Division Star of the Week with 2 goals and 1 assist. The biggest series of the weekend may have undoubtedly been the Helena Bighorns versus the Great Falls Americans. After a difficult showing during Game 1, the Americans welcomed the Bighorns to the Great Falls Iceplex and put on a show. The home team scored the first 2 goals, with Helena following their lead scoring 2 goals of their own. The eventual game winner would come from the Americans' Cal Lagos, serving Helena their first loss of the season. Meanwhile, in the South, the Texas Brahmas swept through their 3-game series against the El Paso Rhinos. Kicking off their season on the road, Chase Forey led the way offensively, tallying 2 goals and 7 assists. Between the pipes, Luke Romney dressed for 2 games, maintaining a save percentage of .981 and a goals against average of .50. Last but not least, in the West, Alexandria and Mason City battled things out on Saturday night as the Blizzard pulled out a 3-2 victory. Despite outshooting the Toros 45-16, Mason City netminder Drew Blake kept the scoring within 1, making 42 of 45 saves. Alexandria's 0-4 defenseman Jacob Simpson banked home the winning goal with 5 seconds remaining in the second period. This weekend will be nothing short of exciting with plenty of matchups in store. Starting off in the Central and West, the Granite City Lumberjacks will travel to the Wisconsin Woodsmen for a 2-game cross-divisional series. Both teams are coming off a great weekend as they each picked up 4 points towards the standings. Moving to the East, the undefeated Norwich Sea Captains travel to Canton to take on the Northeast Generals. After making an appearance at 4 consecutive Fraser Cups, the Generals are looking to get back on track with a .500 start, while the Sea Captains hope to stir the pot and continue their win streak. Down in the South, the undefeated Austin Ice Bats take on the reigning playoff divisional champions in the Louisiana Drillers. The Drillers come off a 2-0-1 weekend as they pulled out 2 wins against the New Mexico Ice Wolves. Switching over to the Ice Bats, Austin came out the gates hot as they swept the Tulsa Junior Oilers during the 3-game series. This weekend will be a true test for Austin, taking on last year's Fraser Cup attenders. Wrapping things up in the Frontier, the Sheridan Hawks travel to Rapid City to take on the Badlands Sabres. As the first-place team in our newly formed Top 10, the Sheridan Hawks are currently the team to beat as they ride a 5-game win streak. That does it for this week's episode of The 3 Show. As always, be sure to catch all of the action on NA TV and head over to NA3HL.com for all of your score and standing updates.